Hey guys, for this project we're going to be using a new tool. It's called TACK and the URL is tackk.com. It's very similar to Poster My Wall that we've used earlier in the year. It's just another tool that you may want to use, so I thought we'd use it for this project. So basically what we're going to do is create a poster that we're going to share with somebody in our family. We're going to be looking back and moving forward. That's sort of the theme of the poster, and you will be including an audio recording thanking somebody in your family for their help this year or just for their support. So when you go to TACK, you're going to have to click on sign up, and what I suggest you do is click on Edmodo. And that way you can use your Edmodo ID and password to log in. So that's exactly what you would enter here on the screen. It's going to come back with a message about accepting, and you're going to go ahead and accept that. So once you sign up, now that I lost the website, let me get back to it. Once you sign up, you can go ahead and log in. As I said earlier, it is very similar to Poster My Wall. I think the design is a little bit nicer, but it may be a little bit more difficult to use. But I'm sure you guys are up to the challenge. So basically, just like Poster My Wall, you can use this plus button to add different sections to your poster. You're going to start with the title. I suggest you make your title your first name. You can when you first click on create, I should back up a little bit, there are different templates you can choose. So when I was trying to learn this site, I actually used Class Assignment, but you can use whatever one you'd like. You can change the background color by just clicking on one of the colors over here. I usually like green. Name of your project, I would put your first name as I started to say earlier because this is something you're going to be sharing with a family member, so just your first name is fine. If there's a place for a subtitle, I would put looking back, moving forward, because that is sort of the theme of our project. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Depending on the template, it may not have a space for that, and that's fine. Don't feel like you have to include it, but it may be nice if you can fit it in. To add photos, we click on the plus symbol here. We can do a search. I did try this. It didn't seem to work very well for me, so I would suggest you don't do that. You can upload the files from your computer hard drive, which you all know how to do that. Instagram, which wouldn't work in school because Instagram is blocked, so don't try that in school. Or you can do it from a URL. So to use that option, what you would do is go into Google, do a search in Google Images, find a picture you like, click on View Image, and then copy that URL, Control C, or if you're on a Mac, Command C. Go back to the TACK, click on the From URL, and then just Control V or Command V, and click on Import from Web, and the picture will appear. It might take a few seconds. You can add a caption right at the bottom here. And then play with it. You can write a little bit here. This is a text selection. You can add additional pictures. So again, one section should be a reflection on things that happened this year, maybe some school things, maybe family things, maybe things with sports or activities that you're involved with. Then we're going to have a section looking forward to next year. Maybe here you want to include what high school you're going to. Maybe you're a little bit worried about things, or maybe you're very excited about things. So that could be text and an image. You should try and have a few different pictures. I definitely want you to include audio. We have to do the audio in two separate steps. So the first thing you're going to do with the audio is you're going to use Audacity, which we all know how to use that. You're going to use Audacity to record your message to the family member you're going to share this with. So it might be something like, thanks for your help this year, or whatever you want to say. It shouldn't be too long, but I don't want it to be thanks either. I want it to be a few sentences. Take your time, think about it. It's always easiest, I feel, if you just jot it down. When you're done with the recording and you're happy with it, what you need to do is click in Audacity. Let me see if I can move this window down. We're going to click on the File button and then Export, and you're going to export it as an MP3 file because that's what we need to use to get an audio message on the TAC. So you're going to save it someplace, make sure you realize or notice where you're saving it, which folder you're saving it into, and again the format should be MP3. So I'm just going to call this test and go ahead and save that. You don't have to fill that information in. Once it saves, if you go back to your TAC, we actually have to use another site. So I'm going to click the audio button to insert audio. Then what you have to do is they have a few different programs that they can take information from. So I use one called Chirbit. It's C-H-I-R-B-I-T. I never used it before. It's my first time. So the website for that is chirbit.com. When you go there, you're going to again create a sign-on using your school email address. And then what you're going to do is just click upload, give your recording a title. You need to add a tag, so I would suggest school or something like that. The type should be Chirbit, and then you choose your file, and that's going to open up our usual dialog box that we're familiar with. We click on the file name and we click open. And then it says that it's uploading. Once it's uploaded, in this gray box it says share with the short code. So you want to select that and do Control or Command C. Go back to your TAC, and that's what you're going to paste in this white box. And again, that's either Control V or Command V, depending on the type of machine you have. Once it does that, it will find the file, it will find the Chirbit, it adds a little player. It might take a minute. It's taking a few minutes for me here. Okay, so once we put in the URL for the Chirbit and hit enter, it'll take a few minutes, and then I'll come back with the actual player. So if I would hit play, I would be able to hear my Chirbit. So then on our screen we should have a section that deals with looking back, a section that deals with looking forward. You can write about some things. You can add other things if you like. Just click the plus button. You can see you can add some videos if you want, text. The map function I don't think works yet. You can move your sections. You just click and drag, so that moves pretty easily. You can change the colors. You can add a pattern to the outside of the TAC, which is kind of cool. In terms of options, we would like these to be set at private. Don't bother adding a password, but do set them to private, please. You can change your headline. And then you're going to finish and share. What's neat about this is when you click finish and share, there's actually an Edmodo button, and when you click on that button, what's going to do, it's going to bring you right into Edmodo, and you could just, I believe, go right into an assignment and attach it. So we'll have to see. We'll try that. I haven't tried that part of it yet. If that doesn't work, notice down here you have the URL. So all you would do is copy the URL, select it, or click the copy button. That's even easier. Then when you go to Edmodo, you could click on the assignment and just attach it using the link button. I don't have any assignments here because I'm logged in as a teacher. But then that should work. So once again, you would click on copy, click on Edmodo, go to the assignment, and just click on the link button and attach the URL. You just have to do a paste, a right-click paste, or Control V. So I think this will be a fun assignment for you. I hope so. So again, and what I was thinking was that you could put the pictures that you're taking of yourself that you're submitting, that would go on here someplace too. And the pictures that I've seen so far have been really great. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a great project. And if you have any questions, let me know.